What's up, everyone? I'm back with another video. Now with this one, we're going to be talking about the future of the MCU. You know, the future of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Now, you know, I became a huge fan of Marvel when Avengers Infinity War came out because, you know, I wanted to catch up because I hadn't seen pretty much all of the Marvel movies. So I've seen, you know, Blade and stuff like that, but those are part of Marvel in the Marvel comics, but they wasn't in the cinematic universe that they built up. So yeah, I had to catch up and watch Avengers Infinity War when that came out because, you know, the trailers were good, awesome. So I started watching all these Marvel films, and then I became a huge fan since. I hadn't read all the comics. I hadn't even read none of the comics. I just watched the movies, and I became a fan since. You know, because I love all the Avengers movies. I love the first Thor movie, and I love the third Thor movie. I hadn't even seen the second one. I heard bad things about it. And I only seen Iron Man 1 and 2. I've seen the Captain America trilogy and stuff. So we're going to talk about in this video, we're going to talk about the future of the MCU of Marvel. So yeah, a lot of people hate this movie, Captain Marvel. Like, I think it's underrated. You know, it has its fans, but a lot of people don't like it. I think it's underrated because I enjoy this film quite a bit. I don't love it, but I enjoy it. Enjoyed Captain Marvel. Now, what I'm getting at is the Captain Marvel 2. Apparently, they're like, you know how Captain America Civil War was like, right? They're sort of doing that, I heard, in Captain Marvel 2. You know, the sequel to Captain Marvel. So it's interesting, you know, because they're going to introduce new characters. You know, of course, from the Marvel comics to bring them in there. Like, you might see X-Men, we might see Blade, and all that stuff in the MCU. So that's going to be awesome. So I heard that Captain Marvel 2 could be freaking huge. Which is, I cannot wait for it because I became a huge fan of Marvel when Avengers Infinity War came out. And I'm excited for this because, you know, I'm excited about the future of the MCU because Captain Marvel 2 might be a big movie, a very big movie, and stuff that they're going to bring in new, you know, some new superheroes. And then after Captain Marvel 2 comes out, then probably a year or two later, they're going to release Avengers 5, you know. That leads off right after Captain Marvel 2, and Avengers 5 is going to be huge, almost as big as Avengers Infinity War. Probably bigger. Like, a lot of people don't understand this could be bigger than Avengers Infinity War and Avengers Endgame. This could be even bigger than those movies, you know, and stuff. And so yeah, I'm excited about what we're getting in the MCU right now, you know, because they confirmed there's going to be a new Blade movie. I think it might come out maybe 2022, maybe 2023. I don't know, but like, I know Captain Marvel 2 is supposed to come out in 2022 or something like that, and stuff. And then also they're doing a new Spider-Man movie, which is supposed to come out in 2022 or something like that, or 2023. You know, so there's a lot to look forward to as Marvel fans. And I'm excited to see what they're going to do in the future of the MCU. I'm excited for this because, you know, I became a die-hard fan. Like, now I'm obsessed with Marvel movies, you know. Even though I haven't seen all of them. I've seen almost all of them. But the ones I haven't seen is Doctor Strange. I haven't seen that one. I haven't seen Iron Man 3. Which is, I heard that some people think it's underrated. You know, some people, because a lot of people hated it apparently. But I watched the trailer for Iron Man 3. And it looks really good to me, so I gotta look for that somewhere and then buy it. If I find it in stores, I'm gonna buy it because I'm a huge Marvel fan. I'm surprised I haven't seen Iron Man 3 yet, but I gotta check out that movie. So yeah, this video I decided why not talk about the future of the MCU, you know, and there's gonna be a bigger villain possibly in one of the newer Avengers movies, which is Avengers 5 might be called the New Avengers or something. And or Captain Marvel 2 might be called Captain Marvel the New Avengers. You know? Kind of like Captain America the New Avenger, you know? No, the first Avenger, my bad. First Avenger. The first Captain America movie was called Captain America the First Avenger. And Captain Marvel 2, they might be called Captain Marvel the new Avengers. You know, that's what they could probably call it. And the future of the MCU could be huge. You know, I think it could be very huge. And I'm excited because, you know, Marvel is one of my all-time favorite studios. Because what they will be able to do in the Marvel Cinematic Universe is unlike anything I've ever seen. Because you know, they didn't know if the first Iron Man movie was going to work or not. And then that movie worked and they're like, holy shit, you know, now we can make this happen. You know, and Marvel took their time. See, what bothers me about DC is some of the movies are really good, but they rushed themselves. You know, Marvel took their time with different movies. They just concentrated on trying to tell good stories first before you know, they just started concentrating on the universe. They was concentrating on story first in Marvel. But DC, they tried to rush themselves because they saw how well Marvel was doing. They can't do that. Like in the only movie that made $1 billion in the DC Cinematic Universe, I'm not including the Joker in the DC universe because that was a standalone movie. That wasn't a part of, you know, the superhero universe in DC. The DCEU. So, but the only movie that made a little over $1 billion in the DCEU is Aquaman, and that's because you had a good director, James Wan. See, it's always about the director and the execution of how to do these. You know, like the Russo brothers, they made some of my favorite Marvel movies. They made, you know, Captain America the Winter Soldier, Captain America Civil War, which is, I love those movies a lot. And then Avengers Infinity War and Avengers Endgame, I also love those movies a lot. See, they done like the best Marvel movies. Even though the ones that they didn't direct are still great movies, they made them even better. So I give props to the Russo brothers. And apparently, they're supposed to come back. They want to come back to do a new Avengers movie. At first, they said it was done, and Avengers Endgame. And apparently, they want to come back, or the studio wants them to come back to do the next Avengers movie. I guess because the Russo brothers equals big money. So yeah, it's all about the execution. It's all about the directors. You got to get the proper writer and director involved in your movie. That's just how it is. You know, because if you get somebody that ain't even want to try, like if you get one of these new directors that don't want to try or nothing, it ain't going to work out. You got to get somebody that's passionate about it and somebody that ain't concentrating on just the money but only story. Because to me, good story, good action, good characters equals big money. Because if you just make a movie that's just generic and it don't got no good story, no good action, you're setting yourself up to fail. Because you're always supposed to have a good story and good action. Well, if it's an action movie, good story and good action and stuff. If it's a horror film, good scares, probably good kills, and good direction, good story still. Like in every movie you make, you gotta at least try to have a good story involved in everything that you're working on. And that's what the Russo brothers do. You know, they're fans. That's why Avengers Infinity War and Avengers Endgame and Captain America the Winter Soldier and Captain America Civil War were so great is because they were fans before they even made those movies. They were super fans. Like, they were diehard comic book fans and everything. So they know exactly what the fans want. And they know exactly what they want to see. So they try to put that on screen for all of us fans to watch. And then they deliver on that. So yeah, like, it's all about the directors. Because if they are passionate about it, then they can make a good movie. So yeah, the future of the MCU could be huge. I think it's going to be even bigger than the rest of the movies, even though they've been huge. They're going to probably even be even bigger, you know? I think they would. And, because Marvel's freaking, I didn't expect Marvel to be this huge. Well, Avengers Endgame almost made $3 billion, almost. So, it was so close to making that much. And stuff, so yeah, Avengers movies. I'm excited for Avengers 5. I'm also excited for Captain Marvel 2. You know, it's probably going to lead into Avengers 5. So, I'm excited to check that out. And so, yeah, it's hard to tell when we're going to get some good movies because of all the shit going around. But yeah, we're going to keep it positive. And hopefully, we'll see what happens. You know, there's a lot of good movies supposed to come out next year. Hopefully, they don't get pushed back. You know, because we got Hell on Kills coming out next year. We have Fast and Furious 9 coming out next year. We have possibly Black Widow coming out next year. So we got all these great movies. Even the newest Wonder Woman movie possibly coming out next year. So we got a lot to look forward to as movie goers anyways. So yeah, I guess that's it for this video. And let me know in the comments below if y'all want me to review some of the Marvel movies. You know, I don't think I reviewed every single one I've seen. So I might review most of them. So let me know in the comments below if y'all want me to review, you know, the first or maybe all the Avengers movies. Because I already ranked them, so I probably won't rank them anymore. I ranked the Avengers movies. I hadn't ranked, of course, all the Marvel movies because I haven't seen all of them. So yeah, let me know in the comments below if y'all want me to review most of the Marvel movies. And I might review the Guardians of the Galaxy movies. Guardians of the Galaxy 1 and 2. Which is the first one's better, but I still enjoyed the second one a little bit. But I enjoyed the first one a little better. But yeah. So yeah, let me know in the comments below if you want me to review some Marvel movies. And I'll do that. So yeah, I guess that's it for this video. If y'all enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, please subscribe and share. And also hit the bell so you know when a new video is uploaded. Peace out. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. And I'm out. Peace.